You want to save money at the store, but everything comes in different sizes, different shapes, and different volumes. Which of these things is cheaper? Without math, you're not going to know. But you're not very good at math, or you just don't want to do the math. Let me show you some workarounds. Follow me while I show you how to get the best deals without making your brain hurt. On this episode of 6 cents out of a nickel. Hi, welcome to this episode of 6 cents out of a nickel. Let's dive straight into it. You might think saving money at the grocery store looks like this.
You have to be exactly right to win.
Oh, that's me.
And the actual retail, $9.99. Jose has won. Jose.
When in reality, it looks a lot more simple. First thing we're going to talk about is unit pricing. This is where the math comes in, so don't fret. Come here. Say hi to the world. Hi, Jack. Jack says hello. Hi. I'm really good at unit pricing. Yes, I'm really good at unit pricing. Simply put, unit pricing is exactly how it sounds. How much you're paying for each unit of a particular product. Now you can choose any type of unit that you want. You can choose by the 100 grams, you can choose by the kilogram, choose by the pound, by the ounce, by the liter, whichever unit makes more sense to you and your family. Just make sure when you're comparing products you're using the same measurements. Ounce for ounce, gram for gram, pound for pound. And here's the math. The price divided by the number of units in the package. That's it. The really important part is how much money you're actually paying for each one of those units. Then it's simple. The lowest numbers is better, higher numbers is worse. Doesn't get any more complicated than that. Except for toilet paper math, which we'll get to at the end of this video. Now sometimes it's a neat little cheat to get around actually doing the math. The price tags on the shelves are actually going to have the math worked out for you. But the units are inconsistent, so it's not always the same units that you would choose. So just be mindful of that. But it does give you a good idea of how much you're paying for what kind of quantity or volume. Now everyone has a list of things they won't do to save money. Some people won't buy the cheaper ketchup, for instance, and that's fine. Just be aware of what you're spending on it and what luxuries you're spending it on. Getting to know a sale. Another thing I suggest is getting to know what a sale even looks like. A lot of times these stores, they'll try to confuse you by putting sale or clearance or whatever on an item, and it really doesn't mean anything. It may be more expensive than another store's regular price. You can check the flyers easily by downloading a third-party app like Flip. And you can use the sale prices in the flyer in order to practice the unit pricing technique. Eventually what you'll see is hi Jack, eventually you will see patterns popping up. And Jack biting on my hand. Eventually you'll see patterns pop up. Patterns like, tomatoes for like $1 a pound. You'll see that as a good price. Or you'll see apples for $1.29 a pound as a good price. You won't even have to work at it. These numbers will just stick in your head like they're glued there. The idea isn't absolute perfection like you would expect from like the Borg on Star Trek. It's just what you're comfortable with. You'll see other patterns too, like how frequently sales occur if you watch them over time. Some things go on sale predictably every 5 or 6 weeks. Other things go on sale every couple months. Some things seem to go on sale every other week. You really have to just pick the patterns. Stocking up. Once you know the patterns, one big thing is stocking up. So you can actually go, okay, this is cheese. Cheese is going to go on sale in about 6 weeks again. So I'm going to buy enough cheese to last that 6 week period so that next time I buy it, it'll be on sale again. and I won't ever have to buy it at full price. Of course, how much you're stocking up is going to depend on how much room you have. Cheese freezes fine, but some things don't. You can't really stock up on things like milk or bread. Those things just have to be bought as you use them. Also depends on how much pantry space you have. Depending on how much space you have, you might want to limit how much you buy. You must have been a beautiful baby. Ba, 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 ba. Another thing you want to do is be flexible with your diet. Carrots went up tremendously lately, and so we've stopped eating carrots. We eat other vegetables instead that haven't risen in price. Just because you buy something on a regular basis and you always buy it doesn't mean you can't change it from time to time. As promised, we're getting into toilet paper math. Now, what makes toilet paper math so complicated? First of all, every manufacturer puts a different number of sheets on each roll, making direct comparison by package impossible. Second of all, they outright lie about how the rolls are as big as 2 or 3 regular rolls. Sometimes the number of sheets, when you add it up, just doesn't add up. So what I recommend is breaking down each package, not into rolls, but into sheets. First, multiply the number of sheets per roll, which is found in the small print near the bottom of the package, by the number of rolls. That gives you the total number of sheets. Then just simply apply your unit pricing skills and divide the price by the number of sheets. Again, the lower the price per sheet, the better the deal. You might be amazed to learn that different package sizes by the same manufacturer sometimes come up at starkly different prices. Hopefully that demystifies the dreaded toilet paper math. For more visual learners, I'm displaying the entire formula here. Now, I've used grocery stores as my base reference, but this will work in just about any store. You can walk into a hardware store, you can walk into a Walmart, wherever. Wherever similar things are being sold at different prices by different manufacturers. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell for more content. Thank you very much. Until next time.